Blood magic is so cool and I am so fascinated by it. Hi, I'm Nia. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another reading journal video. I just want you to know there might be some spoilers, so keep that in mind. And also, just a disclaimer that these are my opinions. Everyone has different tastes in terms of their likes and dislikes. Art is subjective. These are my opinions on the books that I like, and me rating them one way does not and should not deter you from checking them out or having your own opinions for them. The Blood Trials is written by N.E. Davenport. It's book 1 of the Blood Gift Duology, and the audiobook is narrated by Jeanette Illidge. When Ikenna learns that the recent death of her grandfather involved foul play, she recommits herself to joining the ranks of the Praetorian Guard in order to discover the truth about his assassination. She must survive deadly trials and maintain the secrecy of her investigation, all while keeping her magical blood gift hidden as she is subjected to racism, misogyny, and elitism. The book came out in April 2022 and was published by Harper Voyager. It's a new adult science fantasy with a black female protagonist, and the main themes explore identity and loyalty. I picked up this book because it had a cool cover with a black female protagonist on it and a cool title. And when I flipped it over and I saw the author's socials on the back at the bottom, and I saw her name was Nia too, that was it. It was over. I didn't need to even look at anything else. I will always support Nia, okay? The cover of the book does a great job of communicating the genre expectations. The overall imagery is very sci-fi coded, but the blood spikes protruding from her hand and the tag in the corner indicate that she has magic, which lets the reader know that there are fantasy elements to this story as well. And then the description really sealed the deal for me. Like, I was already buying the book, okay? Support the Nias, okay? But the short paragraph communicated a lot about the world building and the plot, and it really piqued my curiosity to know more, which a really well-written description showcases the skill of the author, and it can hint at the quality of the writing in the book, which made me that much more interested in it. So if you're writing a synopsis for your book, this is a great one to analyze in my opinion. The author does a fantastic job of informing the reader about the world, the culture, the politics, the religions, and the magic system, and so much is packed into this book. It's very immersive, and the book is a great example of how to info dump correctly where it doesn't feel like you're info dumping. The story is action-packed and the stakes are very high. I could not put the book down, and the mystery of who assassinated Ikenna's grandfather doesn't get lost as other events start unfolding, specifically the drama with the trials and her struggling to identify who she can and can't trust. And the ending is wild. From the moment she got her mission, the suspense just skyrocketed, and I love the plot twist. Yeah, loved it. Dislikes, I don't have any. If you come up with one, I'll fight with you about it. Don't even. And the fast pacing doesn't just come from the events of the story, but the writing style as well. Davenport uses a lot of short declarative sentences that propel the reader forward, especially during the action scenes. And the type of language allows the imagery to come through really strongly and make sense of the more magical or political elements or the creatures in the story. And it's also reflective of this military style setting in which the story takes place. I went back and forth between reading my physical copy and listening to the audiobook, and I just loaned my copy of my book to my brother to read. I might let him have it because I kind of want to get the set so I'll have both with matching covers, but I'm not sure yet. I don't really annotate my books. The most I would do is put a little sticky to bookmark a page, or if I have an ebook, I'll highlight a line or a passage, but I don't really make notes or anything. But this one had me bookmarking stuff that I really like, so I'm really excited to get the sequel and read it. Overall, the author was able to pack a lot of world building and lore behind the magic system and very complicated politics in really interesting ways, and it kept the narrative fast paced. I gave this book 4.5 stars. And then something else was when I was deciding how I wanted my name to appear on my books, I considered the like initials and surname route were having my pen name be N.J. Aker, and I've heard a lot of female authors consider this because depending on the genre they're writing in, it removes any like gender biases a person might have just from reading your name. But ultimately, I decided I wanted to use my full name as my pen name, Nia Jean Aker, because like just visually it's nicer in my opinion, and I think it has a better like mouthfeel, and also like I just like my name, so that could just be a little bit biased. But let me know what you think, N.J. Aker or Nia Jean Aker. See, that one just rolls off the tongue more. Anyways, let me know if you've read this duology or any other books by any Davenport. Are you adding this book to your TBR if you haven't? And let me know in the comments down below what you're reading right now. If you like this video, you can check out some of my older reading journal videos, as well as my writing vlogs or my bullet journal videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.